Hey everybody, how's everyone doing? Happy Saturday, happy May 13th. Guitar's poking in and out of the background there. That guitar's seen a lot. Left it out in the rain, but it still sounds really good. Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great Saturday. Vampire's in the house, DJ's catching a taxi. We got Bolvar in the house, Jungle Banana. Thanks guys for tuning in. Let's win some choo-choo prizes. Let's see what we got to win today. I'm Jake. Conductor Jake's Chill Zone. Alright, so yeah, it's a lot of the same stuff as last month, but we got top prizes are wax, and then we got some crypto monkeys. We got 8 of those to give away today, and then we got some Helicoaster packs. We got some Train of the Century packs, a couple more of the packs Uga hooked me up with, and then some Tokium spins and some amp and fuel. Cool. I'm just gonna dive right into it, guys. It takes a little bit to get all these winners, so we should probably get started. Here we go. I pinned the link to the Google Sheet in the chat, so you can follow along if you want to. Let's see. So yeah, what I'm going to use is just random.org. We got a little over 6 million entries, but we divide each account's entries by 250 because we'd have a tough time doing 6 million cells in the spreadsheet. So we just divide everything by 250, and that gets us 26,425 entries. Then I randomized this list here, and we'll just go through and pick the winners. We're going to start at the bottom here. Start at the bottom with the fuel. Right there. There we go. All right, here we go. That's the right number. 264. TJ. Uga's in the house. Hey, man. Wow. All right, I hope you win a bunch, Uga. There you go. First win. Ooh, okay, I need a little break. Need my Mio. Caffeinated. Additive to seltzers. Caffeine. Good though. Way cheaper than energy drink. Do another 2 rows. Ah. Yeah, but the problem is the evidence would be right here, Uga. They'd see you tell me to do that, and then they see me do it. There we go. Well, you won one of the packs that you gave me to give away. Shall I respin on that one? Okay. Cool. I'll get to your question, Boulevard, after I do a couple more. Screw up. I did just screw. This one wins, but I never put it in here. And this one, the next winner. Can't believe I caught that flying. KW Mick, killing it. All right. There you go, Uga. Get the large mix pack for Helicoast. Okay, we're on to the crypto monkeys. Let's got the first crypto monkey. You guys got the second crypto monkey. Five digit. 3 more monkeys. All right, here we go. And now the wax prizes. You guys remember when wax was like 90 cents? Crazy. That was when we did the station sale. All right, you go lurk. Yeah. Be lurking. Yeah, it did. 25 wax was that's almost $25. Uga, you won 50 wax. You're lurking. Cool. All right, everybody. That's the main draw. So to go back to answer your question, Bolvar, about the op skip. So you say, I somehow got things confused about the daily op skip. What exactly do you skip? In my mind, it was skipping the cooldown after an op was done, but that means you could do multiple in a day, or do you just skip the current op and have a 1 per day limit? So, good question. So every op, after you complete it, it has a cooldown. So it's whether you complete the op or whether you don't want it. So if you close out of it, So you either close out of it or complete it, and then you have a 12-hour cooldown. So the skip only like applies at that point. So once the cooldown's going, you can skip that and another op will come up. So yeah, you could just you know, if you're willing to pay the price for the cooldown skip, you could just keep firing them off, keep doing them. Okay. All right. What do we got next? How pricey will it be? Forget what I put, but it's going to be a combination of amp and wax. I think like a very low amount of wax. Like other, I'm thinking like I think what I have currently is like 6 amp and then 2 wax or something. That's just what I currently have. Yeah, and it's only, you know, the goal of the ops is to obviously have something fun, but then to have something that can like have a little bit of sort of trickle in, you know, income to Century Train, because you know it's not really doing much right now with it's basically just secondary market sales, and that's still there, but it's real small. And but yeah, we're thinking that wax will go to us, just 1 or 2 wax, and you know, if the price changes big time with wax, and wax is $1 again, we'd probably you know, change that to keep it as something very small. But yeah, definitely want to have an amp usage there too, because with all these Century Trains running around, need something to eat up some amp. Okay, so let's see. We got Crittercraft. All right, everybody, you know what to do. Hop on in. The weekly prize you're talking about, Boulevard, that is that doesn't really have anything to do with the ops. So that's just like your streak counter. So if you do a rail run 7 days in a row, that'll be, you know, that'll be that weekly prize that you get. And yes, Hello Coaster, we're still doing it. It has taken a back seat, you know, with trying to get this op stuff out, but I mean, I am on the hook for 2 games for trains and coasters. So yeah, that's I think once we get the ops out, I'm probably gonna pivot and get some more stuff done on coasters and get you know, so we can get some updates on that. All right, anybody else want to play Crittercraft? Okay, I'm gonna hit it in 5, 4, 1. Here we go. Okay. Fish Royale. Here we go, everybody. Let me get me out of the way. Mark pulls it off. Okay, Mark, you're gonna have to remind me of your wallet. U54B something something. What is it? U54. Oh, I was so close. 54 ba. Okay, low spin. Klaus, I need your wallet. Thank you very much. Captain, you missed it, man. All right, we had 5 people over 1 million spins. Or I'm sorry, over 1 million token entry. These guys right here. Let's go ahead and let's head to the wheel. Start getting some spins. We're gonna start with Bolvar at the bottom with a high spin. Work our way up the list. Okay, this is Bolvar. Ready? Go. $20K. All right, Uga, if you're lurking, we're gonna spin you. Give you a high spin. Uga, you lost a turn, man. I'm gonna be strict today. So, yeah, today is strict Conductor Jake. So sorry, man, you lost a turn. I think you got some more spins though. All right, we got 2Q and Q spin. 5K. All right. 5 digit. Give you a high spin. The wheel is not paying out today. Got another 5K. 3DTQI. See what you'll get. High spin. Here we go. Another 5K. Okay. Oh, we got Chris following. Thanks, man. Okay, let's go to the Crittercraft winners. We're gonna give a low spin here to Klaus. Here we go. Ooh, that's another 5K. Give a medium spin here to Bolvar. Another 5K. Refresh this page. Okay, I just refreshed it. Yeah, there's a lot of 5Ks. I just refreshed it. We'll see what it does now. Okay. doing the high spin for Mark on the Crittercraft, and he got a 35K. Mark has some great luck, you guys. How many mythics, Mark, did you pull, like, just from packs? Like mythic train stuff? Okay, low spin from the board. This is for 2QNQ. Low spin. You guys, ooh, and that's a loot. You guys remember in like the summer, I think of 2021, like when Wax was just popping, how exciting it was to pull a mythic or something from a pack? I mean, yeah, good times. I remember I got so into those pump and dump packs that, like, you could stake them in our planet. They do absolutely nothing now. I spent so much money on those, and I pulled a few mythics. Those 5K, right? Those were the days when our planet was popping. Everyone wanted to be on their staking thing. Staking was like, that was the big thing. $10K. Okay, cool. For the winners, guys, Ryan gave me access to Choo Draw, so there should be a quicker turnaround on getting the next one. Get that up today or tomorrow. Get these prizes sent out today. Yeah, let's cover yeah, let's take a peek at, last Friday I posted a little dev update. Ryan had a baby. He's got a little baby boy. They're all doing well, and I said that in the post, and then I also talked about, the ops, gave a little update and showed what was going on. And so yeah, I'll just run through it right now. We're starting it out with 50 ops. We have 5 tiers of prizes. It's it's the amp, it's the tokium, it's the BBs, which are the boop bucks, boopy McBoopers. And so yeah, like the first instance of these ops and prizes, like the prizes aren't like super mind-blowing. We've got the different tiers of tokium, amp, that stuff's all already out there. The boop bucks are I think will be an interesting addition because they're not going to be on chain, and so it's the intention is for the boop bucks to sort of help both amp and tokium in that, like, you'll be able to get boop bucks, and that will be sort of like an additional endpoint for tokium and amp, without inflating another asset or currency or something on the chain. So that's one of the reasons why we're adding these boop bucks in there. And the idea is just like, they're tickets for like Chuck E. Cheese or something. Yeah. So yeah, to start out, I think I said in the article, some of the ops are exclusive to the just the game, the official UI, and then some of them we'll scrape the blockchain to make sure to check, and so you can do some of them by using like the gardener's interface or something like that. So yeah, so there's some simple rail runs, make like single rail run. Got some time restraints to some of them, like make 10 rail runs in 24 hours, make 20. And for you guys who've been playing for a long time, shouldn't be too challenging. I think you could got a ton of trains. They shouldn't be too hard, but they would still be potentially something to work towards, and would be challenging for a new player. But all of these, the rail runs, the passenger tips, so these are all like, you can do them in the official UI, or you can do them in an unofficial UI, like the gardeners, the Emporium purchasing ones, staking locos, conductor IPs, some really simple ones like modifying the railroader badge, play a mini game in the arcade that's really easy. The way it's set up is that if you complete something, you're never going to get the same one twice. You won't get an op that you've had within the last 24 hours. So adds a little variety there. I think it'll be interesting. There's a lot of moving pieces in the game, and adding this in definitely adds some changes to how you might do how you might play. Like, for example, all of these you see ops, they impact they can impact a few things. They can change how a player, what region they're doing rail runs in. They can make the run mods more desirable, like the summons for these NPCs. Then we've got all the conductor ones too, which right now are just like, make a rail run with this conductor at the head of the train. So that's going to be challenging for someone who doesn't have a Casey Jones or a gut shot. That might be one that they skip. It also might be one that if they are really wanting to get a rail car pack from prize wall and 10,000 more boot bucks, they might be willing to drop something on like buy a gut shot from someone that's listed on Atomic Hub or something. So the hope for all these is just to add more flavor, more variables into like the different incentives and strategies that are in the game already. And so I actually touched base with Ryan yesterday. We talked for about an hour, and he's catching me up to speed on how to do the blockchain side of stuff, and we're gonna try and hook up in the next week or two, and so that's that. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Certain ops where you have to use certain cars and commodities. Yeah, I mean that, you guys, I could do that too. I mean, that's actually not a bad idea. Like, we don't have to be limited to these 50 ops. I mean, while I'm waiting to hook up with Ryan, I can keep adding stuff. That would be pretty easy to have. It would basically be the same way that I find what conductor you're using, that with like rail cars. And that's a good question, Boulevard. How do we know which ones work and which buy? Right now, there is a way, but I've been tossing this around in my head. If it needs a little icon or something on there of, you know, if it needs a little icon that like says which UI you can do it in. Because right now, if it's something that it can be done anywhere and it searches the blockchain for it, when you hover over the op, it'll say like click to search the blockchain. So you click add, and you know, the little wheel comes up and then it tells you if there's been any. So, and if it is like in the official UI, you can do it in there. When you hover your cursor over it, it'll show you the current count. Like if you have to make 5 rail runs, it'll say like current count. Well, actually, that's not a good example. But if you have to see Thomas twice, when with the cursor over it, it'll say like current. So I might do that little icon, let people. And yeah, you know, the wax for skipping thing, I'm not one. I mean, I don't want it to prevent people from playing more, and I don't want it to be a stumbling block. The idea was that it was like so insignificant, but still something. So, and I mean, one wax is what, like, I don't know. That might be too. You might be right. But at the same time, it's also like 12 hours they can wait and they won't have to skip. We'll see about that. I'll keep thinking that over, and you know, we might try it out, and then if anybody, or maybe, I don't know. And yeah, I don't want it to be a stumbling block to like people not playing and getting bummed out by it, but I also really want to have some sort of, you know, incremental thing that is, you know, earning Century Train a little bit of wax, because you know, we do have the, you know, expenses like keeping the game up and running and stuff. So yeah, none of us are getting paid anything or making any money anymore. We haven't in a long time, like 6 months or something. So we might have to try that and see if it works. Okay, I'm gonna hop over to the tracks. But yeah, thank you guys. You guys are all the, I mean, 4 players and everything. Appreciate you guys a lot. I think about you guys a lot, and I'm gonna continue working on this, and I'll keep you posted in the Discord, get these prizes sent out. And yeah, I mean, we can continue this discussion about the wax skipping. So yeah, we'll figure that out. Thank you, everybody. Hope you guys have a great Saturday. I'm gonna get prizes up, and hopefully can get the new draw up in the next day or two. So I'll keep you posted. Peace.